But all right, so GameSpot has brought up a good topic of gaming and voice acting celebrities. And obviously, I have finished Mortal Kombat 1, and if you want to see the whole um what's it called gameplay of it, it's probably on here on my live section, so you could probably check that out. There's two live streams for it, which was one where I played almost to the ending, and then obviously the second one is the ending part of it. So if you want to check that out, definitely go on my channel and go on the live streams, and it's gonna be on the live tab. Or you can go on my gaming stream if you want to see the bits and pieces of it from chapter 1 all the way to chapter the finale. It's also going to be there. But we're going to be talking about why GameSpot came up with the topic, don't cast Hollywood celebs in video games. And honestly, like, I'll say it now here, like, it was amazing that we got to see Megan Fox as Natara, and obviously her likeness is in the game. I've heard stuff about her voice acting in the game, and also yeah, like just the emotion that she gave on it. And like I've heard stuff that's saying that, oh, it was good that like she was in the game, but I don't like her voice acting. And then it came with vice versa, like I did like her voice acting, and I did like her character in this, or I wanted Natar to be this character instead of a Hollywood celebrity and stuff like that, like left and right. But my concise is, like, I was surprised when I saw her like being in the game. I was assuming that we were gonna get Batista, because from the trailer that we got, that saying that it's Mortal Kombat, it's time to start. And obviously, like, I was assuming that we were gonna get a skin for him, but obviously, like, we didn't. So, like, in terms of the voice acting, like, I thought it was just out of place. That was just like my whole stance that I felt about it. And I also said it in one of my what's it called, Mortal Kombat videos. I think it was the Ashra Ashra chapter, where I said it literally, like, it's Megan Fox, but her voice acting sounds like it's from, like, in another place, like another place that would be different, because everyone else gave emotion and what's it called, they gave emotion and delivery in their scenes, and Natara just sounded more like she was like gonna be like in a neutral place, not in a place of action, because in a place of action you're basically like tensed up, and you're actually like pointing, like saying you're angry that the enemy is here and stuff like that. But honestly, I'm not a Hollywood celeb, and obviously I never got the chance to become a voice actor for these characters, so I'm not the one to judge. That's just my opinion, and everyone has their own opinion, so obviously don't roast me in the comments saying that, oh, well, you're like a hypocrite because you haven't done the same thing that she would do. Like, yes, like, but it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. It doesn't matter. Everyone has their own opinion, so.
With both Mortal Kombat and Phantom Liberty featuring big Hollywood stars.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Idris Elba is in the Cyberpunk game. I want to see what they.
Are we just being blinded by these stars?
Let's talk about it. Tam, why are we talking about celebs?
Because we've had two major games, as mentioned at the top of the show, that have celebrities in them. Cyberpunk has Idris Elba along with Keanu Reeves, and then Mortal Kombat.
I mean, with Keanu Reeves, like he was what's it called?
To this discussion,
funny.
Megan Fox.
It always used to be back in the day when you would have a celeb in your game, and they typically wouldn't be very good. Clearly there to cash a paycheck. Some notables include
the cast of Duck Dynasty in Duck Dynasty, the video game. The one that sticks out.
This is a simplification, because obviously there are some incredible performances over the years, but by and large,
I don't know if I'd say incredible.
You don't think Ray Liotta was good?
Oh no, he's one of the ones that I highlight as like good.
Yeah.
But like I feel like compared to what it is now, the technology is very different.
Yeah.
There was like a slow change where there was almost like this period where it started to, or developers started to find the right balance of celebrity that is good performance. Ray Liotta and Samuel Jackson in the GTA games, Vice City and then San Andreas.
Like when it came with that, like I didn't even know that those characters or those celebrities were in those games. Like I didn't know that Ray Liotta was Tommy Vercetti in GTA Vice City, and obviously like I fell in love with the character. Like the character was fun. Like he had his own dialect of like whenever he did like a mission, and he talked with these characters. And I don't know if I actually finished the game. Um, I'm my what's it called? My gaming channel probably has it. The only game I didn't finish was San Andreas, which obviously San Andreas may be coming soon, gaming wise. So who knows? I might end up trying to finish that game, even though it's like it's that one mission that is just so damn hard, which is the plane mission. But I think Officer Tenpenny is the one that voices Samuel Jackson, and honestly, like I didn't even know it was like those characters or those celebrities. Crap, I keep on saying character to celebrities. Like I didn't know it was those celebrities playing it, and obviously they gave a feel of like holy crap. Like I didn't expect that, but nowadays now we get to see like who they are. Like
I think for me, the one that really signified the switch was Martin Sheen in Mass Effect as the elusive man, because not not a fantastic performance, but
Martin Sheen.
Yeah, it's one, Martin Sheen, which is bizarre, but two, it was an example of, and I think the others are also this, developers understanding how their input and their writing can change a performance.
Yeah.
Kojima is managing to get out performances, or like creating scenarios where the performances are accepted well. You know, he had Guillermo del Toro acting in one, and
I mean, like in that basis, like I'm hoping that they go more in depth with Mortal Kombat, because there has been there's talk about more celebrities joining in, like the celebrity that voices Homelander, the celebrity that voices Omni-Man, which is J.K. Simmons, and I know that he's gonna kill it for sure in the the voice acting booth, and how they're gonna make Omni-Man. They're gonna have John Cena, and I know that he's gonna kill it as well. Obviously for Homelander's voice actor, I'm also know he's gonna kill it as well. Jean-Claude Van Damme, like obviously like they casted him when he was like already in his old state, so obviously you can't say too much about it. But honestly, like he has a funny aspect as Johnny Cage, the variant for it, and I definitely love that. But Megan Fox is just the only like she didn't give the emotion for it. Like if she gave the emotion in those moments, like it would have been a different setting.
Norman Reedus is in there,
and they're probably going to talk
Reeves
about it.
Does a good performance, like his character. But the important thing is the character is built around him, and you can see that CDPR is doing a lot of creative heavy lifting to make that performance better. Idris Elba is another one. Solomon Reed in Phantom Liberty. Overall, a good character and performance in the game, but that accent is going. It's United Premium member right now.
Oh,
we are uniquely able to speak on this as British people in America. Your accent is fine. You still sound
I got
British
that East London Pakistani roadman accent. So.
My accent is a disaster.
Oh, so it's probably gonna be the reason that, like, whenever he talks, like it more falls like to the.
He can do
you don't
American
understand
accent.
it way
no
too
one
well.
realized that Stringer Bell was British until they went on IMDb, so it's capable. But I think I'm gonna say this, and mostly as a joke, but also it's a skill issue. Like, and genuinely, I mean that. Like, it's a different kind of skill when you're doing it for games, right? The technology has evolved to allow acting in games to be a bit more.
It's not just voice acting.
Mocap and all that.
It's not motion capture. It's performance capture now. Like, look at all the work on Red Dead 2.
And so when they are bad, they stand out, and people take notice.
That's the bad part. That whenever like it's bad acting, like in games, like you definitely see like the thing, like it's like the first thing that comes out of your head, or like whenever you're playing the game and you see that character just have a horrible like performance on it, and you're like saying, "Holy crap, dude! This man or this character is just damn cringy." I don't like how their voice acting is in this, and the performance is just so bad, but. It's just like it's just her opinion, but like it's just the first thing that just comes out of her head is just the performance. Like if it wasn't that, it would be the graphics. Like we would point out the graphics to being terrible. Like if it's a highly acclaimed game and it has shitty graphics, like we point that out. Like we're saying like holy crap, look, like in the trailer it said that it had these graphics, but like when it's the full game, it looks like general garbage. And they already said that for Cyberpunk, like they were giving like such hype for it, but when the launch day came in, it had so many bugs and glitches and everything else, and people started pointing that out firsthand, and I was like, holy crap, like the amount of stuff that already came out of it, the memes, everything that just, oh, it was just so bad. It was like, oh no.
Sadly, we've had a really bad performance with Megan Fox in Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat, who follows Ronda Rousey in Mortal Kombat 11, which I'd argue.
I mean, with Ronda Rousey, like, playing as Sonya Blade, like, I don't know, like, it was something, because obviously, like, there's not much for Sonya Blade's character except that she's like a badass and ready to fight, as one of the what's it called? Crap, I'm starting to forget like their division what they're at, but it's special ops, I think. Don't correct me, right? But obviously, it's something about like the special forces, special forces, and how she is like, she's just a badass. And Ronda Rousey, like, she gave performance on it, like, it didn't give me like too much of a ugh, like such a ugh, because like she killed it. Like for Megan Fox, like she just needed delivery for it. Like if she had delivery for the character, it would have been a different story. Like I'm sorry that I'm trashing Megan Fox. Like I appreciate her.
It feels like
it's just a delivery.
Into our space and not
Yeah.
really digging, like, or vibing with kind of the culture, or maybe it's just like they don't understand. They see it as a job, and that is fair enough.
That's fair.
But to the detriment of the overall package, like that is unfortunately the spin. That is the news from Mortal Kombat this week. Other than the Switch port,
People always say like it's really hard to do comedy in games,
Switch
right?
port.
And Mortal Kombat on Switch is doing it exceptionally.
Bro, but I feel like they were doing this on purpose. Like they wanted to give like the shitty graphics. Like they wanted to have like that same hype up and like talk, just like they did with Sonic. And like they were like going with the fact that how Sonic's first design when they made the trailer, like how he looked so freaking ugly and scary, and then we had to wait like a few months, and then we got a better version of Sonic. We could see the same thing for Mortal Kombat 1 Switch ports. Like we could see like obviously a retouch on maybe the graphics. I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm not a graphic designer for a game, especially for one that's for a hardware that's already old generation and could have waited for the next generation of the Switch. They could fix the bugs as well, but obviously, like, if this game goes on sale, I'm definitely getting it, because not only did they give a delivery so funny with the graphics and the mechanics they gave out for everything, it's a staple to indicate just how much like we went through. Like new generation games were able to go through, and obviously like the new generation does not fit well with the old generation consoles, because this is what we get from it. And it's hilarious.
It was hilarious. The reason we started having this discussion is because there was a quote from Ed Boon in Rolling Stone where he said one of the things that he entertained with this game, and this was like a pie in the sky idea, is what if every character in this game was played by an actor? We're not here to like shit talk Ed Boon or like anything like that, but it does. Yeah, you can dream. It's fine. It does raise the question, like, should developers think more seriously about what hiring a celebrity Hollywood A-lister does for games as a medium, and does it take away from our community?
If you look at new IPs like Immortals of Avium and Callisto Protocol, new IPs from newly established studios, they're looking to break out, like have a news beat. So it's understandable. You get some star talent outside of like star developer talent. They used Josh Duhamel in Callisto, and then Gina Torres and Darren Barnett in Immortals of Avium, and that's a PR beat.
These people, they show up, they pop in for a day, and then they do the thing, and then they're off to make a TV show or a movie or something.
True, I've heard that same stance, that obviously
that we know
that
of,
the
like
celebrities
the
that they bring in, like they do their lines and then they're gonna be doing their show. Like I'm assuming that's what they did with J.K. Simmons with Omni-Man.
They go to conventions.
He's doing his voice lines for Mortal Kombat, and then he's gonna be jumping into Invincible Season 2.
In like,
I don't know,
personal ways.
Look at the Baldur's Gate 3 cast, and look at the Final Fantasy 16 cast.
Like Ben Starr is a perfect example.
Ben Starr is a menace.
Yeah, he's a menace. Like disclosure, we know him.
Yeah.
Like he is someone that we've done content with, and we bring him up because he's a perfect example of the benefit that someone like that can have in terms of a marketing and sales perspective that's different from a Hollywood celebrity. Final Fantasy 16 comes out, performance is excellent, and then in normal circumstances, Hollywood dudes, people are out. They're done there.
I've done my work for the contractually obligated amount of time, and then I'm on to the next thing.
Yeah, that's on to the next thing. But
I mean, now that I see that, like, their point where they're giving off, like, saying that obviously, like, when they bring a celebrity, like, they're gonna be doing their voice lines. Sometimes they may not do it, like, with the passion and emotion, because they want to say that passion and emotion when it comes to, like, the series or movie or etc. that they're going for in the other sides of their jobs. Like, they may be doing that. But obviously, like, if I were in a situation where I was given this opportunity, like, I would give my all for this, because obviously, like, it's an opportunity that you get to be part of a game, and it's awesome. I forgot my train of thought.
He's gone viral a bunch of times. He's like talking to fans on Twitter. He's like showing that he's a gamer.
I mean, also look at the Baldur's Gate 3 cast. Like, they're doing a D&D show as their Baldur's Gate characters. I think the other point of this
That's crazy.
So we're not just,
Dude, I feel like I would be burn out
how great
in that sense.
But it's like
if I were to do voice lines for gaming and then also doing a show or a movie.
So rare to come by. So how do you know that you are not, like, bypassing the next Brianna White, bypassing the next Ben Starr in favor of a celebrity?
Yeah, a celebrity who's gonna be a flash in the pan. Like, the takeaway is there is kind of development and, like, benefit to looking at the process that we have for finding these kind of people, nurturing that talent, giving them opportunities. Because right now, based on whatever little I know, it feels like it's still relying on the traditional, like, I want to be in movies, I want to be in TV shows, I want to be in musicals, where video games kind of come in and siphon off some of that talent, as opposed to creating a system where they can nurture video game talent on their own. And like you said, it's very hard to figure out how to become a video game voice actor. And then the other major issue is, like, there's serious discussions to be had around payment.
Get
paid.
Yeah,
of these people, because we've had situations in the past where it's like, oh yeah, this game sold $1 billion and I got $500. That's exaggerated, but it's like the kind of there's not a good equivalent to what you deserve versus what a company got out of it. So no one cares about Megan Fox. No one cares about Ronda Rousey. Stop trying to stunt cast. Like, just find the people that we know and love, or you think we could know and love, because their talents are exceptional, and work with them.
Thank you for joining us for another episode.
So I could tell, like, their stances are for Ronda Rousey and Megan Fox that they purely hate them because they plain just sucked at voice acting. And obviously, like, everyone has their own opinion, and honestly, like I was saying, like, for my opinion, Ronda Rousey's acting as Sonya Blade, I didn't, like, see it, like, through, like, saying, like, oh my gosh, she plain sucks at doing, like, her voice acting. Like, it sounded so poor. But when I heard Megan Fox and obviously, like, her voice line, like, she gave hype up and everything for, like, when it was her trailer of her talking about how she's gonna be in the game. And then when we see the game and her acting is just low bar and wasn't on the high bar of acting, like, it gave me a sense of cringe, and it gave me a sense of, oh goodness, dude, like, the voice lines, the voice acting was just not on par with everyone else. Because you see, like, the new actor for Sub-Zero, like, he sounds pissed. He sounds like he is a freaking villain, like, first and foremost. You see Liu Kang, you see Johnny Cage. The Johnny Cage voice actor kills it. And it's not an actor of, like, Hollywood celebrity basis, I'm assuming. Like, this is a voice actor that, like, is not too common, but will be common soon. And his acting is so freaking great. Like, I love it. And then when you see Megan Fox, who has Hollywood status on there, and her basis is that she didn't kill it, like, through, like, the voice lines, it's just sad to see, like, that there's gonna be people with platforms that have a lot of people talking like they saying that they suck at voice acting. It sucks, but it's this harsh reality. Like I'm saying, like everyone has their own opinion, and if I were in the same situation, like I would give my best and overall devotion to the character that I'm playing as, like Keanu Reeves. Like I would give that same devotion to it. But then again, there's also stuff that comes in between. Like obviously, there's movies or there's shows, and obviously you don't want to you don't want to lose that emotion that you had because you gave it for a game. But obviously, like management is good when it comes to this point as well. But honestly, I don't know. Like I'm not a Hollywood celebrity, so I wouldn't know. But honestly, it's understandable. But like I said, it's my opinion. Do not roast me in the comments, and that's all I wanted to say. So, damn. So they're saying don't cast Hollywood celebs. More get someone else, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know. But we gotta see Omni Man. We gotta see John Cena. We gotta see Anthony Davis. I think it was for Homelander's actor. The actor's name for Homelander, I think. I don't know. Probably said it right. Probably said it wrong. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, yikes! That this is a roast to Ronda Rousey and Megan Fox. Damn, that's a yikes.